Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about crypto.com coin or CRO. If you have not been paying attention in the past 24 hours, the chart seems to be looking fresher and fresher as the time goes on. The retail investors are coming back in, and as Bitcoin starts climbing again, CRO is getting ready to go to all-time high again. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, do want to stay up to date with everything to do with crypto.com coin, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, also go ahead and slap a like on the video so the YouTube algorithm pushes the video out to more people. More people see the incredible side of CRO, they decide to buy into it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 1 hour chart and then look at the 4 hour chart and try to defer the pattern and show you guys something very interesting that has started to happen with CRO. So if we decide to look at the last 24 hours, you guys can see on the super trend we were in a strong downtrend, but just in the past 4 hours, as the whole market including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance coin started actually recovering, so did CRO. You can see in the past 8 hours we did actually start going up and completely flip the downtrend into an uptrend. Now what is really interesting is you guys can see once we did have the big retracement right here after we hit the all-time high, it was really hard for the market to recover as the whales and also the retail investors started dumping. But at this point, when we did actually start recovering again, we did have a small pullback, but that pullback was with the retracement. The retracement was pretty small, so a lot of people started thinking that we were in a downtrend. But at this point, you can see that this lower low was obviously a little bit lower than this, but this higher high is actually higher than this, clearly confirming that we are in a strong consolidation period. Yes, the super trend is suggesting that obviously we are on an uptrend, but at the same time, if we decide to look up here, you can see if we take this as the zigzag line, we're actually higher than the previous higher high, which is really good, because if you guys do not understand how these charts work, is you need to make sure that the lower low is the next one is higher than the previous one, and on the higher high exact same thing is happening. But over here you can see that this lower low was lower than this one, but the higher high was higher than the previous one, suggesting that we are in a consolidation period, not an uptrend or even just a downtrend. Overall, you can see from here, when we did actually start forming a downtrend, it was just a strong downtrend that was going to completely break CRO's price. This big pull-up or retracement we received, this is going to be the savior, and now if we can just get a small consolidation period before we start climbing again, that would actually make CRO price so strong before it is going to completely go parabolic. Even on the RSI line, you can see that we are on the middle line, not really overbought or oversold, which is really good because this actually gives CRO more time to actually recover and then go completely parabolic and go extremely bullish. I mean, there is a lot of news that will actually also help us predict what is going to happen with the CRO price. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys the 4 hour chart and show you an interesting pattern that it has started to form. And personally, I think I was pretty right about that. So after the all-time high, you can see that this was the next zigzag that was actually touched. And then from the bottom, exact same thing is happening. So this is the point where the whole thing started actually occurring, and the same thing is happening right here. You can see that the symmetrical triangle is actually started to close in. Yesterday we actually talked about this, that maybe this might be happening, but suggesting the price action that it is starting to have, this symmetrical triangle is going to be very, very good. Like maybe in the past 24 hours we were on a very slow momentum, but even though we had a big momentum in the last, I'd say 8 hours, it's still sticking between the symmetrical triangle. So we might have a small pullback, just need to make sure the pullback does not go below 70, then we will have a small uptrend and a retracement, and around the 30th of November everything will close in, and once everything has closed in, it is obviously going to turn into an uptrend and go all the way where the symmetrical triangle started, which is obviously going to be the all-time high for us. So at the moment, CRO is looking very strong in terms of what the prediction for the future is going to be, personally, I am really excited to see where CRO will end off. I think it is going to be some insane gains, and a lot of people will be confused how this coin just completely made it to top 10 in such a short period of time. If we decide to look at coin market cap, you guys can see that CRO did drop one spot as Luna did take over, as Luna's up close to 12% today. But again, keep in mind, CRO can be up like 10% and will probably take over Shiba Inu and go all the way to the top. Something that will actually help that do that is Ethereum whales have been accumulating altcoins including CRO, Mana, and the new Shiba rival, which is obviously going to be the Elon, whatever that new token is. But you need to understand that Mana is obviously going to be related to all the metaverse and stuff like that, but CRO is a big one that the Ethereum whales are starting to accumulate. And you guys know, when the whales decide to actually hold on to a token over time, they have some sort of insight that it is going to go up, and CRO is one of them. So personally, I think CRO is going to have some big momentum before it starts going and also starts stabilizing at a specific price. I think it will be pretty crazy, and personally I'm excited to see what happens. Now, talking about this article that was actually posted by BTC Manager, is amid market crash. You guys know the market was on a crash until today. CRO surged the value following Crypto.com's notable marketing campaign. You guys know Crypto.com is really good when it comes to the marketing campaigns that they are running. We looked at the ad, which was the whole building just Crypto.com. There is also some big celebrities also promoting Crypto.com. It is in the cinemas. Crypto.com is crazy, and that is one of the reasons why CRO is still going up while the market was down. Today it has slowed down a little bit due to the fact that it is already burnt out so much. But if we do decide to close in the symmetrical triangle, I do not have a doubt in my head that we will start climbing way faster than any other cryptocurrency ever. Like, I just think CRO has so much backing it up, especially Crypto.com. The amount of money that they are spending on promotion is insane. 700 million just to acquire Staples Center is insane. Now, talking about CoinDCX, yesterday we talked about them as they were going to add Crypto.com to the exchange. Today they confirmed that that will be happening and will be happening very soon. So if you do not know, CoinDCX is actually one of the trading platforms inside of India, and if you do want to go ahead and trade, most of the people like to look at them, and them having Crypto.com as one of the options is obviously going to have a huge impact, and it is going to help us in the long run. Finally, I want to show you guys this before I show you some very interesting price predictions. Why Crypto.com coin surged over 30% this week, and then they decide to talk about how they have started to look more into sports, renaming the brand, and everything is just included in this. This is the first article from the Motifools that I personally liked. Now, talking about the price prediction, if you decide to hold Crypto.com coin for the next 8 years, it will be on an average price of $21. That is insane. $21 from this point on, that will be close to 21x. That is a big investment return, and personally I see it happening for sure. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.